Hello guys and welcome to this week's video. This is our Game Week 10 preview. Without wasting any time, let's go ahead and jump into some team stats and players facts. Did you know that Brighton have won their last two Premier League matches without conceding as many wins as they recorded in their previous 16 combined? There have been at least 3 goals scored in each of the last 10 meetings between Liverpool and Cardiff in all competitions, and 45 in total. Liverpool have only lost one of their last 45 Premier League home matches against promoted teams. They have won all 7 under Jurgen Klopp at Anfield by an aggregate score of 21-2. Crystal Palace have netted just 3 goals in their last 8 Premier League matches, while failing to score on 5 occasions. Manchester United have scored more goals and won more matches against Everton in the Premier League than against any other opponent, with 98 and 35 respectively. Did you know that Fulham's Alexander Mitrovic scored 5 goals in his first Premier League appearances this season, while firing in 12 shots on target? The Serbian striker has since registered just 1 shot on target in his last 3 matches, and is aiming for his first goal in 4 fixtures. With 3 strikes and 4 assists, AFC Bournemouth's Callum Wilson has been directly involved in more Premier League goals this season than any other Englishman. Troy Deeney has scored 6 league goals against Huddersfield Town. He has only netted more against Leeds United with 7. He was sent off after 33 minutes in this fixture last season. Richarlison is looking for his first Premier League goal against one of last season's top 6 sides at the 14th attempt. He has produced an assist though. Concerning Cleansheets odds, Liverpool, Brighton, followed by Southampton and Newcastle are the teams with the highest Cleansheets odds for this week. Check out the rest of the list for the odds of all the other teams. Our top 4 players to watch in Game Week 10 are Robertson. Liverpool greet Cardiff this game week at Anfield. Cardiff got their first 3-pointer this season last round, but I think Liverpool and Robertson will bag another clean sheet. You could go for anyone from Liverpool's back 5. Robertson gets my vote for his offensive attributes. Salah. We expect Liverpool and Salah to go for the win. Salah was back on the score sheet last round, and I think he will back another one this week. Salah has 4 goals and 2 assists this season. He also has 15 shots on target and 17 attempted assists. De Bruyne. Manchester City visits Spurs this game week. City have won the last 3 fixtures, and it's difficult to think about this game without seeing any goals. Kevin De Bruyne has been out for a long time with injury, and he played for 32 minutes last game week. He only returned to the starting 11 this midweek versus Shakhtar, where he got an assist on City's first goal. Aubameyang. Arsenal visit a struggling Crystal Palace this game week. Palace have lost their last 3 Premier League games and conceded 5 goals. Arsenal have won their last 7 Premier League games, and Aubameyang has been providing great excitement for his FPL managers. Coming off the bench in his last 2 games with 2 goals in each, he should be a starter next game week. Aubameyang has 6 goals and 2 assists this season. He has scored a Premier League goal every 104.6 minutes on average, the best minutes to goal ratio in the competition's history for players with at least 10 strikes. Our favorite budget picks for this week are Shane Duffy for 4.5 mil. In good form, having kept 2 clean sheets as well as earning 1 bonus point in the last 2 game weeks, he's Brighton's second highest fantasy points earner, 39, only 1 point behind Murray, 40. 2 goals and 2 assists in 9 game weeks highlights his huge attacking threat more than anything. Favorable upcoming fixtures with 3 games at home and 2 trips to goal-shy Cardiff and Huddersfield among the next 6 games. DeAndre Yedlin for 4.5 mil. Unluckily, his return of 1 goal and 1 assist only so far would have been definitely better if he was with slightly higher quality teammates. After a tough start, Newcastle will welcome a better run of fixtures now, with 3 home games against Watford, Bournemouth and West Ham among the next 5 game weeks. Opponents Southampton failed to score in each of the last 4 game weeks. Christian Kabasele, also for 4.5 mil. His record of 2 shots on target in the last 5 game weeks is only 1 shot less than the one of Troy Deeney's. Following some unfavorable fixtures, Watford are set to face the 3 worst attacks in the league: Huddersfield, Newcastle and Southampton. Our top 3 differentials are: our first one this week is the 5-time German Player of the Year Ozil, moving around slightly under the radar with 3 goals and 1 assist in the last 4 starts for him. This shows he's in good form and he's a decent alternative to the popular picks of Lacazette and Aubameyang. Okay, Arsenal's fixtures are turning a little harder with Liverpool and Wolves following the trip to Palace, but you can always rely on Arsenal to score heaps of goals, 10 in 3 games. Next up is Martial, selected by 2.5%. He seems to be in good goal scoring form, 3 goals in the last 2 games from the only 3 shots he's had on target. United have some decent trips against some leaky defenses, Everton, Bournemouth, Palace and Southampton in the next 5. If he can maintain this efficiency in front of goal, then Mourinho will have no choice but to keep him in his team, and you, the FPL manager, will have to transfer him in for 7.3 million, which is a great price. Stanislas, selected by 0.1%. Okay, it's a bit of a wild card this one. He hasn't started a game yet as he returns from injury, but with Brooks coming off before the 60th minute mark in 2 of the last 3 games, and Fraser's hamstring issues and slight loss of form, is an opportunity for Stan to take one of their places in the team. Games in the next 6 include the worst defense in the league, Fulham, plus Newcastle and Huddersfield, both in the drop zone. Our recommended captain picks for Game Week 10 are Salah playing Cardiff home, Aubameyang playing Crystal Palace away, and Firmino playing Cardiff home. Now let's end this preview with some frequently asked questions. I already have Mendy, should I get Laporte too? These 2 City defenders seem to be the most likely to play the majority of Premier League games. With Laporte being the only left-footed central defender City have, it seems the balance he gives to Pep's defense is key, and I feel he will play the majority of the games, barring injury. Laporte also offers an attacking threat. He has already scored a Premier League goal this season and registered a Champions League goal against Shakhtar Donetsk this week. However, that being said, in my opinion, City's biggest strength is their attack. I think using 2 of your 3 City picks on defensive players will make you miss out on so many attacking players' points. Yes, the Pep roulette is difficult to predict, but I think Aguero and one of Bernardo Silva or David Silva, Sterling and Kevin De Bruyne is more lucrative path than to take 2 City defenders. Personally, if I were to double up on any defense, it would be Liverpool's. They have a good set of fixtures ahead and they look the most defensively solid team in the Premier League at the moment. So should you get Laporte too? No, in my opinion, you only need 1 City option out of Mendy, Ederson or Laporte. After 3 assists in the last 2 game weeks, is Bellerin worth buying? Arsenal have always offered value as an attacking side, and under Emery, this looks to be no different. From an attacking point of view, Bellerin is by far the best defensive player they have. He is very forward minded and his 4 assists so far this season pays testament to that. However, with Bellerin, clean sheets are doubtful. At 5.4 mil, he is relatively cheap, but I'm not sure if he is a great option with Arsenal's upcoming fixtures. Other than this weekend against a goal-shy Crystal Palace, I don't see Arsenal keeping a clean sheet in any of their next 5 matches. It depends on what your defense looks like already, but in short, I feel that there are better value players out there. Keep or sell Wolves defenders after conceding 2 versus Watford and ahead of their matches versus Tottenham and Arsenal. Wolves defensive options are cheap, but was last week's 2-0 defeat to Watford a blip or a sign of things to come? I suppose only time will tell. I think that outside the top 6, Wolves are still the team most likely to get the most clean sheets, possibly even more so than United and Arsenal the way things are going. I still think there is a lot of value having a Wolves defender, especially with Doherty and Johnny, who offer attacking potential as well. If you have a Wolves defender, I wouldn't be looking to get rid, but I also wouldn't be looking to bring one in on a transfer, given that they play Arsenal and Tottenham in the next 3. However, after the Arsenal game, they may be worth considering again with Huddersfield, Cardiff and Newcastle to play in the 4 games that follow this. Kane out, Aubameyang or Lacazette in. Kane will always score goals as he has proven season after season. However, both Tottenham and Harry haven't looked great so far this season, and they seem to be out of form. On the other hand, Arsenal and particularly Lacazette and Aubameyang are on form, with both the Arsenal assets being cheaper and in better form, and looking at a similar run of difficult fixtures, I would be moving Kane out until the 5th of December. Then Spurs players become a real option with a run of 7 games throughout December that could yield 7 wins. We have come to the end of this preview. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't yet, visit our Facebook, Twitter and website for daily updates. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next preview.